All right, Todd, thank you. Today marks 6 months to the day since the mass shootings in Lewiston. 18 people lost their lives on that night. Men and women, husbands and wives, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters. 13 others injured. Many others witnessed what happened at Shemengi's Bar and Grill and at Just in Time Recreation. Since then, Lewiston Strong has become a rallying cry for the entire community and really the whole state. That message can be seen on people's clothing, outside of buildings. It has inspired tributes all across Maine. Our Sam Rogers has more on how community leaders are helping people of all ages process their grief and remind them they are not alone.
October 25th is a date Mainers will never forget. In the days that followed the tragedy, people involved in a network of support services jumped into action to help Mainers directly affected. 6 months later, their mission continues to serve the people of Lewiston and the greater community in whatever ways are needed.
Trauma and grief like this isn't something you just get over. It's something you learn to live with.
But it's not something you have to go through alone.
So we host a lot of support groups for those that were present at either event or for the friends, family, and loved ones of those who were present.
Danielle Parent is a licensed clinical social worker and the director of the Maine Resiliency Center, established 3 weeks after the shooting.
The idea is you create this safe space and then the people that you're serving tell you what they need.
A space for Mainers of all ages and all backgrounds to process grief together.
And to support each other in that vulnerability and to support each other in just being honest about their experiences.
Anyone is welcome here and will be in the future.
And that we will make every effort to continue to pivot and adapt to provide what we can.
I think kids are far more resilient than sometimes adults are. I think that energy was really, really helpful for everybody else.
Lewiston Public School Superintendent Jake Langless says there are still lingering effects from the tragedy within the district.
There's a lot of buckets of water being carried. And I think at some points, as we've gone through this, we've had some highs that have allowed people to take a little weight out of the buckets.
We've seen how events like the Lewiston Edward Little football game and the Lewiston boys soccer team state championship can uplift the community. Langless says the last 6 months have changed how people think and also changed how people in this community treat each other while never forgetting these 2 words.
We can remember the tragedy and the pain from it, but we also have to recognize the strength that came out of it. We truly are Lewiston Strong.
And this community will come together again for a ceremony to honor the 18 Mainers lost.
And the social connections and supports that can happen in a community can really aid in that healing.
That remembrance ceremony begins tonight at 6:30 here at Samard Payne Memorial Park. City officials are encouraging people to wear blue for the event. They're also asking residents to shine a light in their windows in solidarity of that tragic day. In Lewiston, Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.